Is this a good idea? So, this is a Tucker Snowcat 743. I actually have a model of this made out of cardboard that I got in 2016 off my good friend Kelvin. So, this is going to be the Christmas special this year on the History Channel, or what you're watching now. Looking forward to it. Plus, I have a talk on this next Friday in class. I'm looking forward to it, but more on that in a minute or two. So I woke up yesterday morning and I thought, let's do another special episode. And if you've seen Naming Vehicles of Dunkirk, then you'll know what I'm on about. Oh, and remember, that's only part 1. The next part is being produced. Let's put it that way. I've got a bit more done. Looking forward to it. So anyway, the next special video I was thinking, and I do want you to comment, is it a good idea? Will people watch it? Do you think it's worth ploughing a lot of time, resources, and buying a few more books for this particular subject? Vehicles of Chernobyl. Yes, Vehicles of Chernobyl. I've been thinking about that subject. Not only did I watch the HBO miniseries back in 2019, but I've been researching Chernobyl on and off for many years. And I know exactly what an Ural 4320 looks like, and a Gaz 66. I mean, I have sat in one. Plus, I have the biggest collection of Russian and Soviet die-cast in the United Kingdom. So if I do get stuck on one, I can just go in the model room, pick out that certain lorry, look on the bottom, and it says whatever it says. Plus, I do have footage of when I sat in my friend's Kraz 225B, ex-tank transporter, Czech Army, 1977. So, of course, I have that footage to work with. I can find the Gaz 66 footage. So, anyway, at Chernobyl, they had a field outside Pripyat, should I say. And once everything was done, the clean-up operation... Well, the clean-up operation is still going, as you know, but it obviously is inside the sarcophagus now. So they would place all the vehicles there, helicopters, lorries, UAZ 452s. I think they were the small jeeps. They could have been the ambulances. More research on that one. And they basically placed the vehicles there so nothing would get robbed. Well, unfortunately, parts did get robbed. The security, I don't know if they were paid off or whatever, which is a shame. But some of the parts did make the way into vehicles that are still on the road today. Scary thought. But anyway, once they were done with these vehicles, they would bury them. And there is nothing left now of this vehicle graveyard. So, it's a subject that's close to my heart. I've wanted to do the Chernobyl tour for many years. I certainly don't want to climb on the vehicles like some YouTubers have done. I don't know if you know that they actually had self-propelled guns cleaning up Chernobyl. Yeah, they're from 1945. I think they had between 6 to 8. There's still one left now. I don't know if it was a mechanical failure, as in the engine, or if the track came off, I don't know. But because the armour were that thick, it did keep out quite a bit of the radiation. I believe it had a crew of 4, and it was used to bulldoze the houses down, so no residents could return, and of course live there. I think it were a fantastic idea. So, we are thinking about that, but before I plough any resources into this, buying books, getting on the internet for hours and hours on end, writing things down, which, if I'm honest, I never write things down. It's all in here. And I do need to write things down, let's put it that way. I've got so many ideas and so much going on for this Vehicle History channel at the moment. And that's why there hasn't been any videos this week. There's just been production going on. Obviously, I've had class as well 3 times a week. So, you know, there's been a lot going on. So anyway, is it a good idea? Yes or no? Should I plough my resources and my money into this video? Or should I just leave it on the back burner and do the second part of Dunkirk? You tell me in the comments. Right, anyway, on with this story. So at dyslexia class yesterday, we were doing about the continents, so of course South America, North America, Africa, Europe and Antarctica. So I volunteered. I said, right, I'll do the talk on Antarctica. You know, I have the Tucker Snow-Cat model, I have the book, I have the tractor, I'll do the research. I have to do the research for the Christmas video anyway, so why not? It makes a lot of sense. So we got to do that. Howard has just come back from the USA after a rail tour that he really enjoys, so he's got a mug probably to do in New York. Friday, well, she's from Africa, so she'll have some African, I don't know, maybe a wooden giraffe or something like that. And then somebody has to do a talk on Europe. Originally, I was going to do it about Chernobyl, and David said, if you want to do them both, then that's fine. But to be honest, 10 minutes on each, in my opinion, this is more important. So I might do that chat about Chernobyl. I don't think I know, well, I do know a lot about Chernobyl, but whether I can remember it all, I really don't know. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to that next Friday, to be honest, because there's a lot of people in that class who don't know about vehicles or history or, you know, stuff like that. There's only me and Adam who know about the war. David knows a bit about the war, but he's more into his numbers. So I'm really, really looking forward to that. Now, this is yet as unconfirmed, and this is nothing to do with vehicle history. I think Kate likes me, who is also in that class. So, you know, we've got to make a good impression, don't we, next week? We got to, so let's see what happens. Do I fancy her? If I'm honest, no. But as a friend, I'm sure she'll be good to talk to. Let's put it that way. I am not in a rush to get a girlfriend after what happened with the last one. I'm just taking it slow. Let's put it that way. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to that lecture, that talk, whatever you want to call it. And as you can see, if I have any spare time on my hands, I can either go on Euro Truck Simulator 2, what I'm already on now, or I can watch all them DVDs behind me. Where do you think I get a lot of the knowledge from? It's not just books like these. So anyway, I'll leave you to it. It's Saturday, it's the early hours of Saturday morning, so a video is coming today. It's possibly going to be part 2, Lifeline to the Isle of Man. I've got a couple of ideas for that. And tomorrow, it is the last show of the year down at the seaside to do with the Christmas parade. Quite a few friends are taking their lorries and vans with all the Christmas lights on. Looking forward to it. If there is any classic vehicles on that parade, I'm sure we can get them on this channel. Last year, there was a couple of old, I'd probably say late 1950s American pickups on there. So, see what we can do for you. Anyway, that's just an idea of mine. If you do want that Chernobyl video, then just tell me. It certainly won't be out this year. Remember, the Dunkirk video took me 2 months to research, and that was on and off, you know, because sometimes these really big videos, they may not be long videos, but they may be really big as in you have to know what every single vehicle is, else I've just mucked it up for myself. So it takes a lot to get it right, especially for the French vehicles. Because if I'm honest, I know very, very little about the French motor industry in the 1930s, especially Berliet. So there you are. So if you want me to do that video, by all means tell me in the comments. I will plough the time, the money into it. I don't mind. And then we'll see what's what. So yeah. And like I said, video 2 about the vehicles of Dunkirk, that is coming. More than likely, that will be in January. The Israeli video to do with the sandwich trucks of 1948. I've got the War of Independence book. That's coming next year. The Dakar Rally video, that's coming in January. Tucker Snow-Cat video is coming on Christmas Day. Have a good one. Ta-da.